In a recent video I made, I showed my carbon fibre gravel bike frame supported by the top tube like this. However, one of my viewers pointed out this is not very good practice. And I have to agree, it's not. The problem here is that when you tighten this clamp up, you can apply forces to the frame for which it is not designed. That can cause localized damage within the carbon fibre, perhaps delamination, which could compromise either the short-term or the long-term reliability of the frame. This could be a particular issue with very lightweight frames. It's best practice to support the frame via the seat pin. However, in my case, there are a couple of issues. Firstly, the amount of space I have on the seat pin is actually shorter than the clamp, so clamping that is pretty difficult. And also, my particular bike stand is very cheap. In fact, I probably made a mistake buying this one, and is not really strong enough to support the whole frame or the bike via that seat pin. So I decided to support the bike via the top tube. I should say that I was aware of the potential issue of damaging the frame by supporting it like this. However, there are some mitigations that I took. First of all, my frame is not particularly light. Secondly, as you can see here, my work stand is very cheap. And in fact, the clamp parts here are just made of plastic. I can't actually apply large forces through this clamp. If you have a professional style stand, well, that may be more of an issue where you can put much larger clamping forces on. And thirdly, I didn't really clamp the top tube. All I've done here is just close the clamp around the frame. And in fact, if you look here, if I wobble the bike around, you'll see that it's not really clamped. In effect, what's happening is the bike is being hung from this lower clamp, and the top clamp is just making sure it doesn't fall out. So I'm not really clamping the frame as such, I'm just using the bike stand as a hanger. However, the bottom line is, in general, if you can, support your bike frame via the seat pin, particularly if you have a more beefy professional style work stand, as the likelihood of crushing the material in the frame is much greater. So I hope this has clarified some of the issues as to why I supported my frame via the top tube. From me, for now, it's goodbye.